Video game session here. As you see, I am trying to get rid of Andrew Billings. Not because of too much, but we did trade him away for Shaquille Barrett. And then looking at Danny Shelton, I put him on the trade block because he hasn't really done enough to prove to be our power nose tackle. And it's really the problem with this offense. Now we have a few players that are looking for a new contract. Now, I looked at it here, and later on in the game, I actually Ty Nsekhe and Isaiah Crowell both turned down our contracts. They're not willing to sign with us anymore. Not a big shocker. I mean, Ty Nsekhe is only second to Joe Thomas, who's given up the most sacks, which I don't understand because Joe Thomas is our best lineman, but that's what happened. Now, after that terrible loss, we take on our division rival 4-2, our Cincinnati Bengals. Now, they have the third best offense, and that comes with one of the best passing attacks in the league. And you know us, we give up about 250 to about 400 yards a game through the air. So we'll see how they do, especially with their number one targets, A.J. Green. They got a rookie in Tyler Boyd from Pitt. They got Brendan LaFell. They got Tyler Eifert, Tyler Croft at tight ends. It's going to be a struggle. But Isaiah Crowell and Ty Nsekhe will be done after this year for the Browns, as the rest of them, we'll get into that later as we get into the injury report, as they're without Gary Barnidge and Crowell, who got injured last week, as he's gone for 6 weeks, and Barnidge should be back next week. As Parkey kicks us off, and we are underway, looking for our third victory on the season and a good divisional win and advantage over the Bengals, as Giovanni Bernard takes it to the 24, and here comes out Andy Dalton, as he will play. Look at that, almost 2,000 yards, 14 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, and here we go, underway, back in the shotgun with Bernard to his right, and they hand it off. They know how good our rush defense is, and they decide to run it. That's a mistake. Use what you're powerful or good at, because that's just bad. Now, 2nd and 14. Back to pass. No, it's a handoff. Bernard again. And he won't get away from Major Wright. Back to about the original line of scrimmage. Maybe an extra yard. It's 3rd and 8. Play action pass. Back to press. He's got pressure. Throws, and it's caught. And there's A.J. Green. A new set of downs. Now under 13 minutes to go. Midfield. Hand up Bernard again. A yard and a half, maybe 2, as he's shut down by the defense. But we'll look at their offensive line, or their offense in general. And the first thing that steps out to you is their offense. They have a pretty good offensive line there, with at least 3 of them that you know that are decent. Now at the running backs, they got the 2 running back dangerous tandem there, and Hill, as they find Tyler Eifert for a gain of 10 and a new set of downs. Another man you got to watch out for. Next play, handoff, and what a tackle. That is our man. Do I even have to say it? Brandon Marshall in the backfield. As now 2nd and 11, back to pass, all by himself. Pressure by Josh Boyd. Gets out of it, and then gets hit by Danny Shelton. It's recovered. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was now recovered by Muhammad Wilkerson. It's Browns football. As here comes A.J. McCarron playing against his former team, this time as a start. Normally, he's always been a backup in his career, and maybe played when Dalton got injured, but now he's going to get back. First down, and he's pressured and sacked. Again, Joe Thomas struggling for whatever reason. Michael Johnson there, a loss of 9. Now it's 2nd down and 19, back to pass. Pressure again, and it's Michael Johnson again. Back-to-back plays. Joe Thomas, what are you doing? I've still been working on the sliders. It's not fixed. Back to pass now. 3rd 25. Pressure again. Throws deep. And incomplete. Looking for Josh Gordon, who has struggled lately with catching the ball. Now, later on in the Cincinnati drive, we've seen that for the 3rd time in the last 2 weeks. Off the helmet, into their hands, but that would be 3 and outs. As now a 3rd and 4 for us. We look, and Pryor also struggling. Our top 2 receivers can't hang on to the ball. But then again, our third receiver has also been having problems, as Dalton's back to pass pressure, and just gets it away as he's hit and brought down by Muhammad Wilkerson. Now it's a 3rd and 12, 5:30 to go. Whitworth helping out pressure-wise as he finds the rookie Tyler Boyd, but can't escape one of our sure tacklers, Christian Kirksey, who I believe actually became a really dynamic 1-2 punch with Brandon Marshall, as Andre Williams still struggling to be that number one powerhouse guy as he gets a yard there, brought down by Williams. As you look at this defense, their whole defense is destructive. Bringing in Earl Mitchell from Miami, and Vontaze Burfict is really the man to look out for, but that whole linebacking core, the front seven is destructive. Now, with the injury to Adam Kirkpatrick, Kawan Williams, a former Brown, will be on the as the second stringer. Now on a 3rd and 8, rolling out, throws and gets hit. That's Earl Mitchell. So an 0-3 start for A.J. McCarron. Back to pass in the I formation. Dalton back, pressured, and he will not get away from like 3 defenders. It's the only other guy you hear about usually with sacks. Emmanuel Ogbah with half of one there. Now it's a 3rd and 9. Back to pass again. Pressure, and oh my goodness, he's sacked again. Emmanuel Ogbah. I don't know. 5th sack this year for the rookie. Now it's another drive. Back to pass, looking, finds. There's Corey Coleman, our best receiver so far this season. But he also had troubles with handing or catching the ball all the time. Now 2nd and 10, back to pass. We'll find the big man, Michael Williams, more of a blocking tight end, but he'll catch that one for a big first down. Now 2nd and 9. Pressure coming back to pass, and that's Nick Jacobs. And an injury to Williams. I believe that was Sylvester Williams, not Kawan. This time we'll find a dangerous pass, but it's Andrew Hawkins, who's actually, at the beginning of the year, I didn't really want to bring him back, but he's actually become more of a reliable receiver than the first 2. But what a catch by Coleman. Got it to the 4. As we would hit a field goal and make it a 3-0. Now, back to pass, just a terrible one. Looking for A.J. Green. He's got 52 through the day, but that was just awful. And that would end their drive. Now, 1st down again. Back to pass. Pressure. There's a flag as Jed Collins can't hang on to it. And we'll see what that was. And on Ty Nasiki. Again, struggling. 2nd and 20 now. Back to pass. Pressure again. John Greco gets demolished at the line as he's incomplete. 8 for 15, 65 yards at this point. Now it's a 3rd and 20. Looking deep. And it's incomplete. Josh Gordon dropping another one. I give him a little bit of credit for trying to catch the ball in coverage, but, you can't really, I blame him a lot more. As what a bomb this one. What a kick by Quigley. As who hasn't really gotten too many inside the 20, or down inside the 20. As now they hand off to Giovanni Bernard, who's got a hole and a new first down, 13 yards, as he's got one of his biggest carries of the day. Now 6 minutes to go, back to pass is Dalton. Time, and he finds a man as A.J. Green wide open in the defense for all the way to the 43. And a big catch there of 24. Next play action pass again. A lot of opponents do this, but he didn't get away from Emmanuel Ogbah, making Andy Whitworth get in trouble as he sacked for the 2.5 times now in this game. And now penalty, that would be another backup there as it's a false start on that offensive line. Looks like the right guard, Zettler. As now they play action again. Pressure, and just throws that away. And looking for Tyler Eifert, but didn't have the time. So, we are one of the top leading sacks, or teams with the most sacks, if that makes more sense. I don't know the exact number during this time, but I believe we're up there in the top. Now, 3rd and 9 for McCarron. Pressure, throws, and it's Terrell Pryor for 14, as he could finally catch a pass here. Now, in real life, he's a great player, but in this game, he's garbage. Right now, 3rd and 11, back to pass again. Throws, deep, and swatted down. Looking for Coleman, I believe, there. As now they would get the ball back. 2nd and 13, though. Back to pass is Dalton all the time. Now it's coming down at him as he finds A.J. Green. 1st down and more for another 14. Now a little hurry hurry up as he's got a man wide open. It's Tyler Eifert has just missed by Raheem Moore. I tried to pit stick him and it did not work. Then another drive, 2nd and 10, under a minute to go. He finds Wright. And that's not Kendall Wright. That's not any Wright we're talking about. That's, I believe, Lou or Marcus Wright. That's now at the 1st and 10. At the 3, and just overshoots a wide open A.J. Green. And it's his 3rd down now. Back to pass. Dalton looking. Finds man wide open. It's Wright to finish the drive. Touchdown. And that's a creepy angle, but it doesn't matter as it's 7-3. And the Browns need to come back. Now a handoff. Decent run for Williams as he gets 8. And just under 30 seconds to go. Now at 12. Back to pass. Looking. Throws deep. And looks. Incomplete. Double coverage. Nick Jacobs looking for a flag. Not going to get one. Now 2nd and 10 backing up with 4. Final play of the half. Deep for Pryor. And it's swatted away again. And it's 7-3 going into the half. We're struggling so far. Defensively, we can't cover the receivers for half the time. A.J. Green's the biggest threat right now. Otherwise, our defense has been playing terrible. Our offense, we can't block. It's not been a new story. No blocking from our offensive line. Plus that and our receivers just dropping everything. Plus that and our quarterback's not good in deep passing. He has a 72 in that field. Now, as you could see, the Bengals leading it in every category here. But this is Landry Jones making his first start, his first play, back to pass, and it's intercepted by Kawan Williams, the former Brown, making you pay. Intercepts that quite easily. Just a terrible throw by Landry Jones. Now Hewitt in motion, handoff. Bernard making way and easily untouched, 21 yards, and they're up 14-3. We've only gotten 19 yards on the ground. Gordon in motion, back to pass. Jones is sacked, fumble the ball. It's recovered by Earl Mitchell, and he is gone. Touchdown. It's 21-3. 2 plays. Landry Jones is on the field, 2 turnovers, and it's been 2 touchdowns because. Now 1st down and 10, back to pass. He's got Terrell Pryor. Terrell Pryor's at the edge. He's got the 40. He will go. Goodbye. And we'll cut into this lead, 21-10. Browns are back, and we have a chance now. Landry Jones celebrates, but now a 3rd and 1, a chance to get off the field. Hand up Bernard, and he gets the outside. He's got some room. Breaks over and can't, and finally tackle by Raheem Moore, but that would have been a dangerous run there. Now a play-action pass. 2nd down, all day to throw. Looks deep and incomplete. Good coverage by Joe Hayden as A.J. Green can't make the one-handed grab. And we have a 3rd down. Now back to pass. Throws, and he's got Tyler Boyd, the rookie from Pitt, in front of Jamal Taylor, who was supposedly our best corner, has struggled over there on that right side. Now back to pass. Dalton back to pass, and he gets popped. Back to pass, as Muhammad Wilkerson hits him just as he throws the ball away, and they would settle for a field goal. 24-10. But there's Josh Gordon dropping another one. Can't secure it. As just another disappointing factor here. Now back to pass. We'll find Tyler Pryor again. This time Williams will make sure to make the tackle. Only 2 completions, 86 yards, but both to Pryor. Now back to pass. Philly Dorsett, one of my favorites. Oh, look at that. Oh, making Adam Jones look silly. As it's the 1st down. Now 2nd and 11. Back to pass again. Throws, and what a grab by Nick Jacobs. And Jacobs bunched out of bounds by Vincent Ray for close to another 1st down. Now 3rd and inches, 4:40 to go. Handoff Williams, showing that we still actually run the ball in the game. As he'll get a 1st down. But now another 3rd and 2. Handoff Williams and met by Michael Johnson. And that's a field goal opportunity. 24-13. Now 3rd and 10. Play action pass again. They've done it like 12 times today. Back to pass and incomplete. Tyler Eifert goes out of bounds, acting like he caught the ball. I don't know why, as that was just bad. Now Andrew Hawkins lets this go, and oh, what a bounce. A big kick out of the bounds at the 1-yard line, and that's where Jones will take over again. Ted Collins in motion, and they'll play action pass this. Looking, and incomplete, but there's a flag, and who was it on? It was John Greco. the right guard. That would move us back to the 2. Now it's a 3rd and 9. Final play in the 3rd. Looking, finding, what a grab. Corey Coleman to end the 3rd quarter for a gain of 14. Now back to pass, Landry Jones. Looking, right, going to the right, throws. That's Terrell Pryor out of bounds, but a big gain of 22 yards. Now a 1st down and 10. Jones back to pass again. Looking, pressure comes and sacked. Geno Atkins beating John Greco. Not a surprise, Greco struggled all game and all season against defensive tackles. Now Jed Collins, the fullback, get a beautiful screen, great blocking, and a big 1st down. As we would do nothing, but here's a good punt by Quigley. Badoosh. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Ba-da-doo. To the 2-yard line as Cody Riggs, or P.J. Williams, I can't remember which one, it's 27, is on the catch. Now, back to go Josh Boyd. Stopping Bernard for really nothing as they would punt the ball, and we got great field position. Back to pass, and oh my goodness, Nick Jacobs again. Nick Jacobs makes one man miss, trucks another one, and he is going to the 12-yard line. My goodness, Nick Jacobs playing a lot better than Gary Barnes this season as he just murdered that defender. Now it's a 3rd and 4, back to pass. Looking, pressure, and just gets away from the sack, but it's incomplete. And again, Geno Atkins, and then it's another field goal. Now it's an 8-point game as Dalton's back to pass. Pressure, finds Eifert, and breaks a tackle. And finally tackled by 3 defenders down to the 42. Now it's a 3rd and 3 at the 49. Back to pass. Looking. Pressure. Finally arriving. And then it's Emmanuel Ogbah. But Gino Bernard gets it and brought down by M.D. Jennings. It's still a 4th down. Basically a loss of 1. For the 3rd and a half sack in today's game by Emmanuel Ogbah. And it's just been bad. Now next play back to Corey Coleman. And he's got enough for a 1st down on a 2nd down and 7. Let's look at Landry Jones. The backup's now got 242 yards in the day. And look at that. Not even a block by Ty Nsekhe. Margus Hunt just takes him down easy. 3rd and 16 now. 3 minutes to go. Back to pass. Looking deep. Deep, man. Open. And it's Corey Coleman. Touchdown. We're back in this. Down to 24-22 right now. 60 yards as Corey Coleman got behind the defense. And we'll try to tie it here. Jones back to pass. Looking. And almost intercepted by Margus Hunt. And incomplete as Jones is now over 300 yards in the day. And 2 touchdown passes. Now back. Play action pass. Pressure. Throws it deep, one-on-one coverage, and almost intercepted by Joe Hayden, who's actually played a lot better than I thought he was going into the season as he looked for A.J. Green. Now it's a 3rd and 8, looking deep. Edge, beautiful grab there by Tyler Kroft as a 1st down. In now at the 48, back to pass. Play action again, looking wide open man, and Uzomah, I think is their 3rd stringer, drops probably a potential touchdown catch there. As now they'll hand it off to Bernard. Makes a spin move. Joe Hayden looked ridiculous on that. As finally brought down by Geno or M.D. Jennings. Now 1st down and 10. A minute left in the game. Up 2. And nowhere to go there. As we'll start to call the timeouts there. 2nd and 9 now. From the 35. Back. Play action pass. What is he thinking? This is sacked again. This is Emmanuel Lamar, the man I told you about. Easy peasy. As he sacks him out of field goal range. And beautiful job done by Danny Shelton. They had to punt it away. Back to pass though. Oh, Geno Atkins again beating John Greco. And it's just an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 though. Back to pass. Man open. He's got Terrell Pryor. He had to jump for the ball, but it's a 1st down and more. Now at the 45, 35 seconds to go. Pressure coming from Johnson. Deep. Looking, Pryor's got it, caught, and it's considered a touchdown. Touchdown, Terrell Pryor, 2nd on the day. Ba-da-da-da-da-da, easy peasy, lemon squeeze. With 28 seconds to go, but they would challenge it and ruled him down at the 1-yard line, as you see, beating his former teammate, Kwan Williams. Just finally actually at the end, but he would be brought down about a half yard short. Now it's a 1st and goal. From the 1. Back to pass. Looking. Pressure, throws, and swatted. What a great swat down right there, defense. As we'll take a field goal. Nope. Marvin Jones or Lewis will try to make us ice the kicker. But Cody Parquet's like, get out of here with that. It's good. 25-24. 13 seconds to go. Now 9 to go. As Dalton's back. We know what's happening. They got to go. Big chunk of yardage. Dalton, all day to throw. Looking. Wide open Tyler Croft. But he doesn't get out of bounds. They'll have to be called their timeout. There. 3 seconds left. Final chance. 3 receivers. Who do you go to? Swatted down. That's who it is. Demario Davis wins the game for the Browns there. And he wouldn't have been close. But we win our 3rd game and an advantage over the Bengals after a terrible last-second loss to the Titans last week. We come back and win a last-second win here. But looking at that, I'm going to tell you real quick before this game ends. Thanks for watching. Terrell Pryor and Josh Gordon, I'm not re-signing them. They're done. I'm not bringing them back. I have plans for that. But thanks for watching and see ya.